much, everyone. I hope you can see my screen and slides without issues. Thank you so much, Monica, for the presentation. Thank you for joining. Again, my name is Beáta Szablics, and today I would like to share some real-life experiences from my own work developing well-being travel products with a major tour company. And my goal is really to offer practical learnings and insights to help you, especially small businesses and suppliers, to navigate the growing space in well-being tourism. And these are really situations and experiences I personally went through and I collected from my work. And I really hope that this is a very big topic, and I really hope that the most important points will be very helpful for you today. So as Monica mentioned, I have a background in tourism and hospitality product and operations development all around the world, about 20 years now. Additionally, I am also a facilitator of different well-being programs. I'm a certified forest therapy guide and certified in other modalities as well. And my passion is really to bring these two fields together, tourism and well-being, and help others do the same, destinations and suppliers to do the same. But why well-being? Well, well-being tourism is a booming sector, and new trends and guests' interest present opportunities for all of us, from small suppliers to larger operators and destinations. And if you haven't yet considered offering well-being focused experiences like forest therapy on mindful activities, I kindly invite you to maybe explore this opportunity. Why? Because it seems like this is a $1 trillion market that really has an opportunity for everybody. And it's really something that also additionally adds to guest experiences and traveler experiences and how a destination positions itself. So engaging with this trend can really boost your brand identity and can diversify your offer and help you reach new audiences or engage old audiences differently and maybe find new revenue streams. And if we just look at the numbers on a very high level, well-being tourism seems to be the fastest growing area at the moment in the travel landscape. So it really gives major opportunities and very relevant opportunities for tour operators, for small suppliers. Also, you can be prepared for requests coming in from operators, large operators, maybe even cruise lines, depends who you work with, and from direct customers, of course. And well-being, since it's such a growing trend, can really help your brand strategy and innovation. So if you look at some of these numbers really high level, it shows that this trend will not slow down anytime soon. So how can we make the best of it, and how can we prepare ourselves and our partners to be successful? And this is where I would like to bring a couple of practical insights for you. So my experience or case study is really the goal was for this big tour operator brand to really anchor the strategy and marketing in guest well-being. And we built a very strategic brand positioning around guest well-being, self-care, slowing down, immersing into experiences that really give something for guests' health and can change life for the better. And the point also was to understand how to cater for the growing demand for such experiences and going beyond the already mainstream offers or widely available offers, and also how to help the destinations and operators to manage the growing demand. And for example, we have asked questions how to bring something completely new to the excursion market, the tour market, when it is already full of excellent tours and experience choices, how not to lose, the momentum by offering the same that others have been offering, how to avoid mainstream offers. So these are very essential questions to ask. And really our key drivers were the guest demand, that we knew what guests wanted. They wanted something for their health, but they also wanted something new. We knew that we really wanted to differentiate ourselves on the market with new products and new ideas. which would also then help our brand positioning, well-being as major part of our brand ethos. And we had the leverage that I am both a product developer and also a certified forest therapy guide. So we really put this all together, two sides, for a very, very strong positioning, especially on nature-based experiences. So knowing that we needed the new products, and the next steps were, of course, brainstorming and researching and design, and creativity and research are key here. They drove our product development. We studied each destination, we assessed the well-being offers and nature offers and the partners we had, and we collected all the ideas that based, or all the feedback and all the findings that based on this extensive research. And then we shared everything with the local partners, what our brand positioning was and what we learned. And although we had an extensive amount of information available, we knew that we wanted what we wanted. We realized that it's not easy to relay the ideas to the local partners, to the destination management companies and the tour operators. We also tried to just ask partners, so give us your well-being offers, relaxation offers, and most of them had nothing in their portfolio or did not quite understand what we were looking for: yoga in a hotel or massage in a hotel, or what well-being really meant. And this led to another very important point, that we are tour operators, we are tour designers, but we don't necessarily understand the benefits of a well-being program or their value. And this is key, to really let go of the idea that just because we work with a lot of different tours, we know what is good, what is not for well-being, what are the health benefits, what has a value. So when it comes to well-being offers, we really needed to be open-minded, open enough, curious enough to see a lot of different products and listen to the facilitators, what really that program was about, and how it gave benefit to the guest health. So clear and very, very patient communication and a very open-minded approach was essential to build a well-being portfolio, and is essential, and to find the right program partners. We also wanted our operators to recognize the opportunities what we were offering to work with us on a new product portfolio, meaning the new target groups that they could reach, any demographics you can reach with well-being offers, the additional experiences for your low seasons, many destinations struggling with that, or spreading guest flow to new areas to manage crowds better, and even alternative tours for weather-related challenges. And as I already mentioned, our major product focus was on outdoor experiences, because we live in nature, we are nature, and therefore we really wanted to make people understand what a wonderful resource nature are for us, and how nature can be a perfect background for our well-being. So really we looked at forest bathing, outdoor mindfulness, cooking, and other sensory experiences to help guests slow down and connect to a place much better. But of course, as any new process, we had our challenges, which we tried to turn into opportunities during this entire process, and we tried to find solutions that worked for everybody, every stakeholders. And I would like to just point out a couple of not issues, but let's say opportunities, what we noticed and collected. So many well-being suppliers were new to tourism, very unfamiliar with tour operations and standardized large-scale operations. So the speed of communication and the way they provided operational details, descriptions, group sizes, that was not really clear, and that really the small nitty-gritty operational details we needed to go through with them. And the learning here was really to set the expectations and clarify the operational needs up front, to be very, very transparent about what they needed to provide and how to avoid any delays and miscommunication. So this really means that technically we needed to guide and educate the suppliers what a large-scale tour operation means. Pricing created friction. Maybe this was the biggest issue we faced, and most suppliers are normally not aware how a full tour package or a tour cost adds up, that it's not just their supplier or program cost, but it's also transportation, insurance and margins, and how this all comes together. And sometimes at the end, we ended up with such a price that was impossible to sell. So being transparent from how the pricing works, and finding the right balance that everybody benefits financially and the program is actually attractively priced for sales. I think it's a very delicate dance with numbers, and all have to be on board. Otherwise, the sales will fail and the program will fail. I already mentioned regarding operation, flexibility or expectations. What we also noticed that flexibility is also key here, because some larger operators have very, very specific requirements. Sales start a year and a half or 2 years out. So all the new smaller suppliers have to understand that they need to be available to provide prices or block their dates so much ahead of time. And this indeed needs a flexible mindset, also with cancellation terms and sales policies. Another important point, which again comes with flexibility, when you look at what guests are doing in a multi-day itinerary, how you build the product up, that if it's a 10-day program, they don't have 4 forest bathing experiences, because that will maybe not be too successful. So it's really to understand what the guests are doing in other destinations and in other days, and that will help you create such a value that will boost your guest take rate, the bookings, because really the guest will ask, what is the true value of this program? How does it enhance our holiday? How does it transform my holiday? Why would I care for my well-being during my holiday? I can go for a nature walk or yoga at home. And how is it unique to this particular destination to try something completely different that is not a mainstream activity, or it's not a highlight location? So how to make all these experiences, well-being experiences, complement your existing offer and not compete with them, while really representing the value for the guests that they actually book these tours. And I think the messaging and the storytelling about the values and the benefits are essential here, and they really drive the take rate and the bookings for these experiences. So we had significant results with brand positioning, and everybody was very, very excited, the guests, the partners, and the entire market. So the brand positioning with Wellbeing products were very huge. Really, the new experiences on the market that the market have not seen before. We had a big opportunity how we presented the brand. It was an exceptional opportunity for our local partners, the local operators, to diversify, enhance their product portfolio, and opportunity for local tourism boards to position their destination differently to new audiences, or maybe the old ones, engage the old visitors differently. And of course, an enormous opportunity for new suppliers, small well-being suppliers, to come into the tourism landscape, into a new market, and get visibility and business opportunities. And of course, the diversified portfolio, market first, innovative tours that we are very proud of. I would just quickly summarize what we learned, that really the operational details and how everybody is on the same page with expectations and how a tour operation works, that's very, very important. So training and setting the realistic expectations and the communication channels as essential when we bring new well-being operators in. Also, learning is not just with the external operators, but for us as well as a team, all stakeholders. When we build up a brand new portfolio of tours, we learn so much about our own operation as well, communication style, how we look at the supplier chain, and how do we market, and what is really the budgeting and pricing process for a new product. And it gives such a product cycle gives extreme good strategies to foster innovation and continuously evolve and develop our product. So next steps, I would invite you to start to talk to people, start your research, get out there, explore new experiences, go and try it for yourself, and start to design. Check what other destinations do, integrate the trends, the growing different demand into your offer, but don't just copy and paste from other destinations, but really make the product destination specific. Use your destination as your strength and fine tune, the different programs. And really, the rewards are great. Partner up with others and build up your well-being portfolio, because guests and other partners will come and ask for your offers. So thank you so much for your attention. I really look forward to seeing your well-being products being successful on the market. And thank you so much. I wish you